Welcome back to Anthony Lee Raw. Guys, today we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and really the rest of the market because everything's following Bitcoin right now. This is going to be a very short video. Be sure you thumbs it up, thumbs it down. I don't really care. Subscribe to the channel. But if you want to continue to see these kind of updates and get our calls in advance, which we absolutely gave you this pump all last week, and including minutes before the pump took off, I'm going to show you. Then go ahead and show me that you appreciate the videos, and I'll keep doing them, guys. But show it some love one way or the other. We're looking at Bitcoin here on the daily chart, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, if you look back to these are our live streams last week. 5 days ago, I said break out this week. It's a trap. The herd was wrong. We've been telling you the bottom is in for Bitcoin, and I believe the bottom is in. I announced it publicly on July the 2nd that the bottom was in. We saw everything we wanted to see. I'm not going to go back through that, but if you want to come watch these live stream videos, I go through all of that. The herd is wrong video. I walk you through step by step why the herd was wrong, why everyone was calling for lower, and why the bottom was in, and everyone was wrong-footed. I kept using that word, wrong-footed. Then, the day of the pump, this date right here, you can see the date on this was right here, the 18th of August. I came into the VIP Discord and I said on the 18th, right here, say August 18th, today is the day. The fight is on over the next 2 hours. Bitcoin would choose a direction. I was hedged long. They had my live trades hedged long here. It was up about $4,000 in profit at the time. Took a little short trade somewhere in here, realized about $1,000 or so. Got stopped out of that, and we did finally ride all the way up and close out our long trade for a $15,000 profit, guys. And how do we do this? How do we do this? For those of you in disbelief, here you go. Watch this little short 5-second clip for me, okay? This is the morning of the pump where I came on the live stream and called this pump time, and it is just ticked up. Guys, I'm telling you right now, when this thing crosses that orange 15, you're going to have a massive move, guys. Massive move. There you go, guys. I called it that morning, massive move. And I'm not going to play the whole clip, but I go into detail as to why this move was coming, where it was going, what to look for. I kept saying big move. Massive move was coming, guys. We called this move, and here is what happened. Notice, by the way, on this screenshot, this is the BULLRUN indicator. You can only get it at anthonyleeraw.com. It gave us this move, guys. We're up over $20,000 all in all. But notice how down here, this multicolor line is blue and it's below the orange. It's that way on all of these time frames, okay? And I told them, and I explained it, I'm not going to go into detail here, but I explained when it crossed that orange line that we were fixing to absolutely explode to the upside. And here's the after effect. They all crossed simultaneously. You can see these lines cross simultaneously, just as I called for in that video. They crossed about 20 minutes after I went off the live stream, guys. And the pump speaks for itself. It's right there. We called it that morning in Discord. I saw it setting up. I came live and let you know this was fixing to blast off, and this is what we got, guys. Just a massive move, and that all in all was about 23%. And you can see on the video at the time in the bottom right, Bitcoin was at 64K at the time. So it's not like I'm hindsight calling this. I literally put my money where my mouth was, and we blasted off. So congratulations to those of you who took it. If you want this indicator and the Damien Pro indicator you're looking at, it gave it to us also. This is my personal indicator. It's the greatest indicator you can ever get, hands down. You cannot find a better indicator than this. There's no way that it's an indicator that gives you these types of calls. I mean, if you can find one, let me know if you can find a better indicator and send it to me. I will send you $500. But you can't do it. Jump on over anthonyleeraw.com. On the site, you can join our VIP Discord. You can get our indicators right here at the Indicators tab. It will serve you well to come over here and spend some time, guys. I'm a professional trader. I'm not a novelty YouTube creator. I've been doing this for over 12 years professionally. Join the Discord. Get our trades in advance. Get our real-time trades. Get our indicators. Damien right there. And the big one that gave us this call was Bjorn. It is the king of all indicators, but most of you will prefer Damien because it's dummy-proof. So what do we expect now? That's all fine and good, Anthony, but what do we expect now? Well, we've come up to our target. We are above value area range, guys. We've come up above value area high. We've come back and so far bullishly back tested it, but I'm not convinced yet, okay, that we can't do a little bit of pullback. I am very convinced that the bottom was in. We longed this bottom in real time in the VIP Discord, and we did come up to our red shaded box that I gave in advance to the Discord, and we are currently pulling back from that, holding value area high. But this is a big imbalance here. You can see a big imbalance, and if we look back, you got a volume gap here. here. So you could easily fall right back through this. We are above the 200-day SMA, so all of these are good bullish signs, but it doesn't mean you can't get a quick wick down, retest some of this, stop out some late longers, something like this before continuing higher. That wouldn't surprise me at all. We do want to see how the week opens up. But yeah, so we have this key daily level down here about 65.7K. We do not want to lose that. Any and every time we've lost that level, we have headed to 62K or lower. Most of the time, really every time except once, you've headed sub 60K. So we do not want to lose that level. That is the most important level for our bulls to hold above. But anything between here and there is fine. I put out some altcoin videos over the weekend. You can go check those out. Go over here. I put out an INJ and a fetch. We also called on that same stream that I just showed you this clip from. We called the fetch pump. I called the bottom of fetch. I told them we were fixing a blast off here, right here. I called it right here. Boom. I just nailed it. You see, I just got the drawing on here. I nailed it. This was day of, guys. This is what we do. Jump on our Discord, and I got this. This was given to me on Damien Pro Indicator, guys, as well as, general TA. So let's look back at our Bjorn and see what Bjorn is telling us. Now, let me clear this out just a little bit here, guys. So this is the indicator that gave us the move up. I'm on the daily time frame right now. And right now, volatility, which is the multicolor line, is still up in the red, but it is kind of ticked down. And stochastic, which is the dark gray line, is it's still slightly positioned to the upside, but really more sideways than up. But when volatility ticks down, you usually get more of a sideways-ish move and kind of in the direction of stochastic. But with this being sideways, it wouldn't surprise me at this point to see something either sideways and down like this, not too aggressive though, or sideways and up like this, while some of these, the volatility meter kind of resets a little bit before blast off again. I don't know where it will reset to. There's no way to know that. But the key is to watch this red line, this multicolor line. That is volatility. So it is ticked sideways. It is slightly coming down, which means it doesn't mean price is coming down. It just means business is cooling off. It's taking a breather, not very volatile. The aggressiveness is leaving the market, but it can come back really quickly. So you have to keep your eye on that volatility meter there. This is the greatest indicator ever. I can literally and have literally traded without candles, guys. Just put this on right here. This is all you need. It will tell you exactly what you need to enter, guys. I mean, I know that this happened, but you could pick any spot on the chart, and I could tell you to enter your long there, and then I probably would get out here when volatility ticks sideways. I certainly would get out right here when stochastic tick down. And if we zoom out, I mean, that's what you got. It's just simple. This indicator cannot be wrong. It can't be wrong. Hear me. It can't be wrong. It's not predicting what's going to happen. It's telling you, stochastic, the dark gray line is telling you price is going up or price is going down. It's just telling you what the candles are doing. Volatility, the multicolor line, is telling you how aggressively the move that stochastic is showing you is giving. So if it's headed up, that means price is moving aggressively up, right? And right now, volatility is kind of headed down, and stochastic slightly ticked up. So that's just this. We're just kind of sideways and slightly green on the day. So we do want to watch this. So let's look at the higher term time frames. So we're still we just pretty much flipped sideways, slightly postured to the upside, but more sideways. It's just a little cooling off period. But again, this could accelerate very rapidly if this volatility meter ticks to the upside. It could also expand very rapidly to the downside. If volatility ticks up and stochastic flips down, you could look for a big, fast, aggressive move down. So I can't really call it right now because we are just sideways on the Bjorn indicator, but it definitely is something to watch. And anybody telling you they can call it ahead of time, you can't. All you can do is watch for something like this, and as soon as it flips, you can be ready for it. Like we were ready for it because we were down here in the contraction zone, and you don't stay here very long. See, when you get down here, you're down here for like one candle period, one or two candle periods. You don't stay here very long. So we were here for a very long time. So I knew that day as we were coming up above, explosive move. So what we want to see is this thing cool off just a little bit. It wouldn't bother me at all if we just kind of chilled out this week, although I don't really think we're going to. Chilled out this week and then reset and then exploded back up. One thing I do want to watch for, we have the monthly close coming up in a week, guys, and this is mega important. Let's zoom out. I've put all this in videos, but let's take a look. We're here. I'm rambling through this. I know I'm rambling. I actually didn't prepare for this at all. I just came on the stream. I perform better when I actually don't prepare, believe it or not. So we are, let me see. I'm going to go to the monthly time frame here, guys. And what I want to show you, let me throw, I'm not a big EMA guy, but on a macro scale, I do use some EMAs, never on my day-to-day trading. You do you. I just don't like it. I don't need it. What you can see here, we are above the monthly 5 and monthly 55 EMA, okay? We have the monthly Damien buy signal as well, okay? You've only gotten that 4 times. This is the 4th one ever, and it is confirmed. It confirmed with the July monthly close. You've only gotten that 3 times prior, and every single time was the bottom, guys. And this is already confirmed. So the bottom is in for Bitcoin. That's just one of the many reasons, but if you look at the monthly 5 and 55, anytime you've closed the monthly candle, you've come below it in the bear market, and anytime you've closed back above the 5 or 55, not even necessarily both, that was it. The bottom was in. You never, ever took out the low right there. 2022, 2023 bear market. Let's look back at the one prior. Right here, you came down below the 55 in 2018, 2019 bear market. As soon as you closed that first monthly above it, gone. Now, you did fall back through with C19, but you never took out the low, so it was over. And if we look back to the first bear market, the 55 did not extend back that far, but you couldn't imagine it would be something like this. And even if it didn't, it doesn't matter. As soon as you closed above the 5, that was it. The low was in. Bull run on. So all eyes in 1 week's time on this 5 and or 55 close. We could even come back below this 5 at about 69K. As long as we close above this about 64K, this monthly 55, I'm telling you guys, the bottom is in. Now, officially, from a trading perspective, a macro market structure perspective, you would want to see a close above this 83K level. That would flip macro market structure. If you close above that, as of now, we are on the higher time frames. I'll zoom in and you can see that. Let me turn the ZMAs back off. I'm going to turn Damien off also. And we have flipped on the higher time frames. You can see we were coming down here, lower lows, lower highs, and now we have flipped that. So we have taken this out, but we have not taken it out on the macro scale. So what I would expect is a pullback, whether to there or there or there, wherever it may be, and then flip up, because we are high time frame bullish, just not quite yet macro time frame bullish, but I do think that's coming. That's absolutely what I anticipate. Whether we get it this week or the following week, I'm not sure. I could see it going either way. We could even open up Monday, Tuesday, and just blast through and then pull back and go, or we could get our pullback right here at the first part of the week and then go. But either way, this is coming within the next couple of weeks, guys. Let's look over at the even higher time frames, the 2-week time frame. Let me go clear off our Bjorn down at the bottom. And you can see, right, this is unconfirmed. This will confirm in 1 week's time. We just ticked to the upside on the volatility meter on Bjorn. You can see it right here. We were headed down, kind of business cool enough. We just ticked to the upside. And again, this is unconfirmed. This will confirm in 1 week's time. You can see the ticker right there. If this confirms with stochastic still positioned to the upside as it is now, you can expect major continuation to the upside, guys. So all eyes will be on this at the monthly close, in 1 week's close right here. If this stays positioned up and this is up, it is go time, guys. It is continuation. The herd always gets wrong-footed. Remember that. The herd gets wrong-footed at the top and the bottom, and people get angry when you tell them that the bottom is in, which is funny because 2-3 months ago, if you'd have told them we're going lower, they were angry. But now they're angry that you tell them we're going up, and the reason is simple. It's because they missed the bottom, guys. Don't do that. You've missed enough. If you're lucky enough to get a pullback to somewhere around 70K, 72K, not financial advice, but you do you. I'm just telling you, we are headed up and out. We are done with this thing. Go look at my videos. We have shown the stablecoin dominance chart right here. I have it with INJ, but it doesn't matter. You can go look at your altcoin. You can go look at Bitcoin. We have the monthly Damien confirmed sell signal confirmed. We have broken market structure on stablecoin dominance. So even if it pops back up a little bit and crypto kind of takes a little bit of a dump here, you would expect a lower high on stablecoin dominance before continuing down. The same thing here at the top, the bottom of the last bear market. Stablecoin dominance topped out, came down here, flipped market structure, got a little bounce, and then continued down when you got this massive bull run. It's here, guys. I'm telling you. So this week, possibly a little pullback, but it's game on, guys. Prepare yourself now. If you didn't listen to me whenever I told you back here, it's time to start paying attention, guys. Do not get left behind with the rest of the herd, guys. There's a lot of people that won't call bull run on until 90K. By that point, Bitcoin will be 50% off the bottom. Don't miss 50% of your bags by listening to those people. Get in the Discord. Let me know what you think down below. I'll see you guys next time.